Hello everyone, welcome back. It's TGR, that's Gaming Robo. Guys, we're doing a 5-year challenge with Chelsea. We're going to see whether or not if we can get them back into the Premier Elite as well as the European Football Champions League Elite as well. Now, as always, guys, please make sure that you do smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit that notification bell too so you know when the latest video has been uploaded to the channel. And as well, please make sure you follow on with the Facebook group as well. But now, guys, let's hit the intro. Let's see what we can do with Chelsea in this 5-year challenge. So, guys, we've come to the start of the first game of the season, and as you can see, we've got to qualify for the Champions League, which is crazy because this is Chelsea. We've got to qualify for the Champions League. I completely forgot that we had to qualify. Now, we've not brought anyone in, guys. As you can see, no loans in, no signings have come in. But we have sold some players. So, Romelu Lukaku's gone. Pierre-Emerick Aubameyang's gone, Christian Pulisic has gone, and Callum Hudson-Odoi has left the club. We've got in £90 million, which is brilliant. It's going to help our finances. And obviously, we're going to be looking at bringing in some new blood at the end of the season. So, guys, this is what we're going to be playing with. We're going to be playing with the 4-2-3-1, 3 attacking midfielders, 2 defensive midfielders, and the lone striker being João Felix. I'm hoping he can deliver for us this season. But let's head over to the end of the season. Let's see what has happened with Chelsea. Can we break into the top 2? Let's find out. Well, guys, we've come to the end of the first season. Now, I'm really actually quite positive about this first season. I'm thinking that we can do really well with Chelsea. So let's have a look at what's happened in the first season. Oh, my God. We've come 5th. We've drawn way too many games this season. Way too many. We haven't scored a lot of goals at all. Conceded, probably very good amount of goals that we've conceded, but we haven't scored hardly any, which has terribly affected us. Right, we'll have a look at the other cup competitions before we go into it in depth. So League Cup, we got knocked out in the semi-final. Champions League, we got knocked out in the first group stage, which means we went into the Europa League. Quarter-final, oh my God. FA Cup, oh, get in. We won the FA Cup. So we got one trophy so far. I don't understand what the hell's gone on. We'll add all the other reserves players as well. Have a look at the stats. So if we only put available only, for some reason we can't get rid of that. So Mason Mount, he scored 18 goals, but we did have João Felix. So what happened to João Felix? He went to PSG quite early on. He scored 14 goals for us as well. So the January transfer window was obviously the moment where we'd lost our momentum. That's a shame. But looking back on it, Kai Havertz had a good season. Raheem Sterling, yeah, so-so. But assists, Mason Mount again. He's obviously been pivotal for us this season. Koulibaly and Fofana, good centre-back partnership. Quite happy with that. But other than that, the only thing we've got to rave about is winning the FA Cup, which isn't that grand at all. The FA Cup's a prestigious tournament, don't get me wrong, but 5th in the Premier League, that's absolutely ridiculous. So we've got a lot of work to do, let's be honest. We've got some work to do. We need to get rid of some of the players that do not fit the mould for Chelsea. So when it comes to the start of Season 2, we're going to look at bringing in a couple more midfielders, definitely a striker. We need a striker badly. Defensive-wise, unless there's someone really there that can polish up our defence, there's no one else I really want in that area. So midfield and strikers, that's what we need to look for the start of Season 2. So guys, we come to Season 2. Bit of a ricky move for us because we've got to the end of the transfer deadline. We were struggling to get some of the players in that I really wanted to bring into our team. But we'll go over some of the players that we've got rid of first. So Kepa has left, Ziyech has left, Sarr, Gusto, Baba, Kante, Havertz. I weren't happy about losing Havertz. Azpilicueta, Sterling, and Santos. All in all, we brought in £306 million. Really, really happy with the amount of money we brought in. But like I said, Kai Havertz, I wasn't too pleased that we'd lost him, but he wanted to leave. So we brought in Declan Rice, James Ward-Prowse, Alan St. Maximan, Gonçalo Ramos, and Joshua Zirkzee, spending £314 million. But this is what our team looks like right now. All in all, I'm relatively happy. I think we've got a good team lined up now. I'm looking forward to seeing what happens to us at the end of Season 2. So guys, we come to the end of the second season and the start of the third season as well. We need to see what has happened to us at the end of last season. Premier League. Get in! Come on, look at that. So much better, so much difference. 10 more games that we won compared to the first season. Dramatically improved us. So that's our second title. What about the Champions League? Of course, we finished 5th, didn't we? So Europa League. Second round. We got knocked out in the second round. What about the Community Shield? Did we win that? Come on. Come on. Yes, we did. Yes, we did. That's what we want. That's our third trophy. Did we reclaim back our FA Cup? No, we finished second. League Cup's the only thing we've got left to do. 4th round. Sweet Jesus. Right, well, we brought in some new players, as you can see. So this season, we brought in Andre Lunin from Real Madrid on a Bosman ruling. Leo Castledine, Charlie Webster, they're both from the Chelsea reserves team. And Ivan Dicker. Brought him in to help bolster our defensive options. And the players that have left us, Mudryk, Cucurella, Kokovic and Broja. So we brought in an extra £161 million, which is really, really important to our finances. But looking at the team last year, we don't know what happened with Ramos or Zirkzee. So Ramos, £132 million he cost us, and he only scored 16 goals last season. And Zirkzee, 7 and 22, but 19 of them were off the bench. I don't know, it's still not that good, is it? But we need to try and reclaim back our Premier League title. So let's head over to end of season 3. Let's see what has happened to the Chelsea team. So we've come to the end of the third season, guys, and we already know we haven't won the Champions League. That's really disappointing. But where have we finished in the Premier League? Second. We couldn't retain our title. Oh my God. We lost out by 3 points. Get over that. No way. Oh, what else have we not won this season so far then? Right, did we go in the Europa League? No, we didn't. Good. Charity Shield. Runners up. Christ almighty. League Cup. Get in! Oh, we won the League Cup. Right, what about the FA Cup semi-final again? Oh, where did we get knocked out in the Champions League? The second group stage. Madrid, Dortmund, us and Chelsea. That is a tough, tough group. Dear God, who do we get knocked out in the FA Cup by? Man United. And we played them literally the week before, a few days before, and we beat them 1-0. Okay, so we only scored 60 league goals this season, so we definitely struggled more up front, quality-wise. So I think we do need to look at, attacking mid, maybe up front. You know, I mean, Zerki, he scored 23 goals, 13 league goals. I don't know. We definitely need something. I mean, maybe right wing. I mean, James Ward-Prowse, he's done brilliantly. 15 assists and 6 goals. And Alan Saint-Maximin, 13 and 11. Mason Mount, 14 goals and 5. Midfielders there. Midfielders there. Just not, the quality wasn't there in the final third, obviously. All right, we're going to head over to the start of season 4. We'll see who we manage to bring in, see who's going to leave us, and hopefully we can try and reclaim back our Premier League title. So we've come to the start of our 4th season. Our first game is going to be at home against Middlesbrough, but more importantly, have we managed to bring in some good players to help us this season? Look at that. I mean, we've got Mark Gui on a free transfer. Really excited having him in the squad. Kim Min Jae, look at that stats on this young lad. Oddson Edouard, I mean, I don't think he's going to set the world alight, but I think he's definitely going to be helping us throughout the season. Alphonso Davies, this lad is going to help us tremendously. Tariq Lamptey, I'm excited by having him in our team as well. And we've also got 3 players coming in from our reserves in Zane Silcott Dewberry, who looks very good. Jimmy J. Morgan, who as well looks very good for a young 19-year-old player. And lastly, Eddie Beach, good goalie, definitely one that can develop. So all in all, we spent £38.5 million. We let go of players like Conor Gallagher, Edouard Mendy, Gonçalo Ramos for 103 million, Levi Colwill, Benoit, Noni Majuk, and Lewis Hall. All in all, we managed to bring £168 million. I'm really happy with the amount of money that we're bringing into the club. But yes, I mean, this is the team we're looking at playing, guys. I mean, as you can see, we're looking at playing 3 centre-back, 2 wing-backs, 3 central midfielders, and 2 strikers. Zerki and Edouard, I'm hoping that they can perform really well together. But guys, let's head over to the end of season 4. Can we reclaim back our Premier League title? I really hope so. So we've come to the end of season 4, literally right at the end of June. Have we managed to do what we set out to try and reclaim back our Premier League title? Get in! Look at that! We came first. We beat last season's score by 1 point. We scored more goals just, but we conceded less. We won 1 less game than last season. Brilliant. That's amazing. I'm really happy we managed to win the league title. We managed to win it back. Did we go into the Europa League this season? Thank God. So we stayed in the Champions League. How did we fare in the FA Cup? Quarterfinals. What about the Charity Shield? No, we weren't in it. What about the League Cup? 4th round. Right, the last thing we've got to look at is the Champions League. Have we actually managed to win the Champions League? Semi-final! Come off it! We got knocked out of the semi-final of the Champions League by Leverkusen. They beat us 2-0 on aggregate. Slonina again sent off, which is obviously what did us over at the end of the day. FA Cup quarter-final, we lost to Liverpool 2-1. League Cup. We lost to Liverpool as well. Not happy with that at all. Edouard, he scored 14 goals last season, 20 shy of what he got from Palace the season before. Zerki, he's got two goals shy and 20 games more. Don't understand that at all. Maximin, good season. Fernandez, cracking season. Mason Mount, he had a good season as well. Who was our other central midfielder? Declan Rice. Yeah, he's had the same type of mid-season as well. What about Davies? He was a new player. Fantastic return by him. And Reece James as well. We definitely need something for the last season. We're entering our fifth and final season with Chelsea, and we're no closer to winning the Champions League. We need some firepower. We need a star quality signing to help us push over the line, retain our Premier League title, and hopefully gun for that Champions League. So we've come to the start of Season 5, our last season, and the curtain jerker is here, the Community Shield. We've got to beat Man City to win the Community Shield this season. But more importantly, who have we managed to bring in this season? Kylian Mbappe for £150 million. Now, since joining Real Madrid, he's not had a lot of playing time, obviously, but still 150 million. I'm hoping it's going to be money well worth spent. Gregor Kobel from Dortmund. I brought him in because we need a solid goalkeeper. And Jaden Warham from our reserves team. So all in all, we spent 150 million. And the only player that left was Koulibaly. He's gone to Preston, who are in the Championship. But this is what the team is looking like. Zerki and Mbappe are going to be playing up front together. And other than that, the team is near enough the same, and Kobel is in goal. So let's head over to the end of the season. Our last season with Chelsea. I want to retain our league title. I want to win the Champions League for Chelsea. Get the Community Shield. Do you know what? I want to win them all. I want to win them all this season. So let's head to the end of the season. Let's see, have we managed to win all of our trophies? Well, it's the end of our challenge with Chelsea. We need to see, first of all, did we reclaim back our Premier League title? Get in! Get in! Look at that. We lost one game. Almost the perfect season. Who did we lose? Well, before we find out who we lost to, let's have a look at the other cup tournaments. Did we enter the Europa League? No. Good. So, did we beat Man City in the Community Shield? Oh my God. That is gutting. What about the League Cup? Third round. Liverpool won the League Cup. What about the FA Cup? Get in! Chelsea beat Everton 5-0. Ruddy hell. Pickford and Dennis David, both goalkeepers getting sent off. God. That was absolutely amazing. Absolutely amazing. What about the Champions League? Have we finally managed to do it with Chelsea? No! No! We got knocked out in the second phase. Liverpool won the Champions League on penalties. Oh my God. Right, who did we lose our only league game to? It's really hard to see who we lost to in the league. There we go. We lost to Liverpool. We've got a little bit of a bogey thing with Liverpool, obviously. Zerki didn't play that many games. Edouard didn't play that many games. So Kylian Mbappe, look at that. 65 goals this season. 25 Man of the Match awards. Maximin had a great season. James Ward-Prowse, another good season by him. Mason Mounts had another one. Fernandes, a little bit quieter this season. Declan Rice, cracker. We had Alphonso Davies, who's had another good season as well. And Reece James, yeah, so-so. Well, I mean, guys, we've managed to do near enough everything. The one and only title he didn't manage to win was the Champions League, which I'm gutted about. But all in all, it's been a successful 5-year challenge with Chelsea. Now, guys, if you have liked this video, smash a like on the video, subscribe to the channel, hit the notification bell so you know when the next video has been uploaded to the channel. If you want to see other 5-year challenges or season-long gameplays, leave a comment down below. You need to let me know who you'd like to see. And of course, we're doing other retro gaming from PS1, PS2, N64, Commodore 64, SNES, you name it, we're looking at doing all of those old retro games. But other than that, guys, thank you very much for your time, your love, your support, and I look forward to seeing you next time on the next video that we have on my channel here at TGR. That's Gaming Robo.